What's up, YouTube? It's Phantom J again. Back with Mobile Legends. I should say back with Mobile Legends again. However, yeah, improvisation. Why do you always hit me with the same quote when I start recording? I kid you not. If the ones I talk in, this is like the third time you hit me with the same quote right when I started. Either way, okay, look, I can't. Wait, no. Because the thing is, there's two matches that I want to record right now, but there's some backstory which I guess I can get into after. Anyway, though, we're gonna hop into this. All right, hold up. All right, match number one with the one of two. All right, we got thumbs over there. Okay. Gar skin looking clean. Oh, we have two blazing skins on our team. All right, one of which skin? I think it was Esmeralda's. I got one of the blazing skins, and I'm like, Esmeralda. I don't play Esmeralda, but all right. So this match, I was already XP, and I decided to, I locked and I walked away, came back, and apparently Esme wanted to XP too. I'm like, nah, I'm not dealing with this right now because I had a pretty bad match early on because the team. Let's put it like this: there was no team. And like I got ganked like 5 times by the enemies and didn't receive one gank from my team the entire match. I said, oh nah, bro. We got no rotation, got no ganking. But that's another story for after these matches. But yeah, basically I didn't want to trust my team. I don't really trust my team, but usually if I trust someone to do XP, they don't often pull their weight. So I was like, I'm gonna handle this. I'm gonna go XP. I don't know what Esme's doing. I'm gonna go and cut the lane off. I'm gonna get my farm up, and I'm gonna keep trying to press them, and just do my own style. I tried to get it, and then he slowed me with this, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's right there. I would have went after him if Florin didn't stun me. But I was like, once he stunned me, I was like, yeah, he's out of range. He's gone. I don't know why Thumbs didn't recall. He was low. He was like, oh, the wave's there. Let me get some farm. He lost his life because of that. I'm recording downstairs again too, so there might be some background noise. Both of the dogs are chilling down here. I need a spot to record. I don't have anywhere to record. And my phone needs to charge. It's the only spot I can charge right now. Down here. Florence came out of nowhere. I was like, alright. She done taunted me. I was like, okay, no problem. No sweat. My target right now is Florin, but I'm like, look, we got a bunch of people coming. I'm like, Xavier's here too. I'm like, what's going on? I got my target. Gave her the Cho emo. She taunted me, so I taunt her back real quick. Hey, Octo. Bro, with the new Hanzo, you can't sneak his main body anymore. You have to target whatever he stays in. Octo down. I'm trying to record. Down, Octo. All right, down, buddy. Down. I'm not gonna be able to pet you that way. Down, okay. Down. Bro, why are you not going down? It's like, oh, they got Veil. That's saw Hanzo's body came recalled back to him, so I was gonna try to get him. Dang, like the whole team is here. Not all. There's 4 of them. Like what? I was gonna try to box if I could, but I think my second was like 1 second off or 2. So it's just like, yeah, they got me. Oh, I think I forgot to do this. Usually I don't really forget to do it that often unless I get distracted, like someone's talking to me or I'm doing something IRL. But if I'm not talking on this, usually I always pull that up when I'm back at the base. I might not talk much this match, because I mean, like, I could, talk about what's going on here, but still, I don't know. I just don't really feel like talking that much for it. I got caught right there. Yeah, again, like with that bad team earlier, I was just like, you know what, y'all gonna make me enter my villain arc. Not in terms of being toxic. There's no point in being toxic. That's just gonna breed anti-productivity and just negativity. Like, no, not toxic villain arc. A villain arc where I'm hitting XP up, probably with Uranus, because it's a lot easier to do. I could do it with Frederick, I could do it with Fovi. It's just Uranus he gives more leeway to it, and I'm going to be doing my own style. I'm going to be forcing my way up their lane, cutting it off. I'm going to be attacking everyone. I'm going to be just going beast mode. That villain arc. Like I'm gonna make myself known to the enemies. The enemies shall know pain. And pain in this is Uranus. They will know Uranus. So it's like, I'm like, yo, that last team, man, I'm like, man, they gonna get me on my villain arc. I know this is a team game and they say that there's no I in team, but you know what? There's an I in win. There's an I in victory. And that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to just go into these matches, classic, rank, whatever. Especially if I'm solo queue, I'm gonna have to just do my thing. XP is my lane. I'll probably be doing Uranus a lot, but I gotta do me. Cause like in a lot of these games, like if I'm not gonna have a team, I might as well just focus on me. Might as well. Yeah, after I was like cutting off the lane and just basically negating the form from Esme. Like it's not that I was really trying to. It's just that, like I said, I need to focus on me, so I'm not gonna share XP with her. I don't know why she started jungling. I guess because she couldn't get farm from the wave. She didn't want to come up there and risk farming back there like where I was, and she decided to start jungling. But I'm like, if you weren't gonna do that, you should have just switched to jungle, because I don't think we had a jungle in this match. Let me check real quick. Yeah, we don't have a jungle, so, and that's the only role I do not do. I don't do. I don't jungle. I XP main. I'm an XP main now. Back in my noob days, I used to be a mid main or mage main. And oh yeah, I saw the roar. I was like, come on, off, stop it. He just pushed me out the way. I was like, all right. Yeah, like I was saying, back in my new days, I was like mid main, mage main, and now currently I am an XP main, fighter and tank main. Can I roam? Yes, I can. Do I like to roam? Not when I'm solo. I'll do it sometimes, like, but like after that other match, I was like, nah. It's time to enter the Villan Arc. We back. Yeah, I saw that the minions were up here at the top, so I was like, let me go try and defend this. It's probably sounding like pretty empty right now. I think I turned down the volumes too low. That's fine. I probably should be talking more. The new, I mean, it's an old rework now, but like the new Thoms is just annoying. Thoms and Dairoth are just annoying to fight. Yep, I'm like, y'all can hit me out what y'all want. I'm going for this tower. Thoms going for Layla. Me and Frank will try to run a little interference. I'm low, but I say it's all good. We're gonna get Xavier. I low key would have went to go fight Hanzo and Florin. But I saw Leslie. I was like, if Leslie ults, it's gonna be a problem. I think I just used my second, so I'm probably gonna die if she ults me. See, right here, you can see I have no backup, but this is on me. That was on me. But like I said, after that other match, I'm right now I'm in my Villan Arc, and for the next couple of matches, I'm gonna be in my Villan Arc, where I'm just gonna be doing my own style. Like really, like I'm not really helping my teammates like that. I'm doing my own style, worrying about me, and gonna keep being in the enemy's face and fight them. Like I'm on like some fight me, you know, don't run, fight me. So it's just like I'm in my Villan Arc right now. I'm in my Villan Arc. It'll cool down. It'll cool down. I don't know how many matches it'll take, but like I'll say within the next like 10 matches, because right now this one, and I think I did like 4 or 5 matches after the that match with this. There was no team, bro. There was no team. And I'll probably say like maybe like 10 matches, 10, 15 matches overall, and I'll get out my villain arc and go back into my hero arc where I'm trying to protect my team, help them, and save them, and all that stuff. I have like multiple styles or multiple. I can't say personas, but the fan. There's something I want to do with the Phantom J, the persona, where there is like 3 or 4 different personas within the Phantom J, and like all of them combined makes Phantom J, like kind of like a fusion thing. But I don't know. I'll have to work that out in the future. Nice, got to end, got to end.
Victory!
5-5-12. Not exactly pretty stats. It's not bad. It's not like I wouldn't consider it really good either, but I would say it was decent. But Doms was doing his thing. I was doing my thing. Fortunately, as me, I'm sorry, but I'm in my villain arc right now, so there was no sharing the lane. I mean, I did show XP, and I'm pretty sure she didn't show anything at first. And I had was like, I'm gonna lock it because I'm in my villain arc, so I'm gonna lock it. I did, and I think I walked away for a little bit, came back, and we just had 2 XPs. I'm like, okay then, all right. That's how you want to roll? Okay, I want to show you how I roll. Sorry. I'm in my villain arc. I'm in my villain arc. But I did the most damage in the game. Took the most damage in the game. Tied with team participation on our team with Vale. So I see you, Vale. I see you, Vale. Esme got the lowest stats, but she shouldn't have tried, to share a lane with me in my villain arc. She has no, she has no way of knowing I'm in my villain arc, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. So we're gonna go to the next match. Match number 2. Alrighty. So here's match number 2. Who is that? Meowkin Hunter? Leslie. Oh, that's one of the new like cat skins, meow skins, whatever they call them. It was like what, Sylvana? I didn't even know who the other two were. I guess Leslie's one of them, and I think there's one other. Kind of a crime that you guys didn't give like one of the Leonins, since they already have like, animal ears. Like you could have gave one to Joy or one to Nana. Not sure about all this, but it is what it is. 22 minutes. 5 seconds. Dang. Until the enemy reaches the battlefield. So like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna record all my matches right now. If that's, I'm in my villain arc, but y'all gonna see me, be how I am in my villain arc. I'm more aggressive than usual, and I focus more so on me. I also don't use the map commands as often. Like I don't really ping my teammates, and I don't like say lost sight of enemy that often, because like I'm only focused on like me right now, and it's not my current teammates' fault, but you see something taunt to me, I'm like, okay, go ahead and taunt me. I don't really like. Usually I would like taunt back right then and there, but like nah, I'm going to get some hits on this tower, get my gold, like get my paper up, farm up, and we're gonna hit the strategy. Go back and forth between mid and my lane, fight her or fight whoever the enemy mid is, which is Shangi, and get the wave and go back and forth. So basically, I'm going to be stopping Sun's progress. He's not going to get no farm from the tower, as well as no push in general. And whether they come back here and fight me, it makes little to no difference. I'm going to still do my style. And I'll box and then rotate. Like my villain arc, I'm more hardcore like with my style. So we'll see if we get Changi. We got her. I almost died. I was like, you know what? Let me put on this all and let me hit this battle spell up. Try to weave that, but he aimed it really well. So props for that, Suyu. Weave that one though. I was like, oh, if he didn't shoot me in the face right there, man. The first was ready. I think I had just clicked it because it just came back. He was about to get smacked. Oh, he got me. He got me. Leave now, intruders. Nana, bro. I remember because I said this in the match to myself. I was like, Nana, you just altered the clone. Why? It's like, come on now. You just wasted your all on the clone. They could have low key gave the Naruto skin to Sun. That's kind of what I was imagining they were gonna do at first. I'm not thinking about like Nine Tails form, but it could have easily did the Shadow clones. To be honest, that's like one of Naruto's most spammed abilities or techniques. Shadow clone, Jutsu, and the Rasengan. So they gave the Rasengan to Lucas. He also got the Nine Tails form, which is all pretty cool. But y'all missing the signature Shadow clone. Like, name me a fight Naruto doesn't use Shadow clone Jutsu. It's like always, like whenever since he learned that skill, it was like always Shadow Clone Jutsu, Shadow Clone Jutsu, Shadow Clone Jutsu, multi Shadow Clone Jutsu. It's like Always, bro. I would say he probably used that skill more than the Rasengan. It's like neck and neck. Yep, I had a feeling he was gonna throw his staff somewhere. I didn't know exactly where. But I was like, over here. I thought there was minions in the tower when I did that the first time, and I was like, the tower's targeting me. Now I hit him with the emote. Oh, you got the Hinata. Yo, I'm over here recall spamming him and everything. Yo, I'm in my villain arc. I don't know when like Lua Yi just appeared. I don't know if she ulted in or she was already in the area, but she wanted to smoke Lua Yi, Sun. I saw her drop her ult. I assumed she was gonna come down here, and that's exactly what she did. I was alright, bet. We just gonna continue to fight over here then. Yeah, I lost my stacks, so I can't take off the wave as fast. Luai came back, Changi's here. I'm like, yo, Luai stay wanting to smoke with me. I'm like, okay, no problem. I will oblige you. If you want smoke, that smoke is what you're gonna get. Yeah. I have a feeling she's getting ready to throw her first at me. Let me dodge that real quick. Y'all playing with fire, Changi and Luai. Suyu. You want the smoke again? Let's go. Basha came up here and then he left. I thought he allowed it, bro. Why'd you roll up here if you were just gonna leave? But Basha and Nana's here. What? Luai. Why dropped the ult right there? Where did she put the ult? Cause wasn't she standing on it? It didn't teleport her. I don't play Luai, so I don't know if she can like choose to stay or to actually teleport on her ult. Or maybe she dropped the ult right literally on top of her. I don't know. Man, I was like, she ain't die. I was like, I remember that. I'm like, because you can see that, like, I thought I killed her, so I was going to pull out. Now I was like, what? So I had to go back in. Son, man, you should have stayed and fought, bro. He disengaged. Oh, all right, whatever. You know what? I just remembered something, too. Leslie was jungle, and she didn't want a jungle or something like that. She said she had, like, the wrong build or something. But I remember they were saying in the chat, like troll or something about trolling, and in the match, Leslie hit us with like the oops sorry wrong build. I was like, what? Like you had all the time to change from retribution to whatever, you know. But whatever. She probably thought she really, you know, had whatever. But it's just like there was people commenting on it, so like you should have checked. But it is what it is. Keep going at 0-5-0 because it's like if you have jungle, there's no point in leaning. You're gonna get like drastically reduced gold and XP, and then if someone else is there that's not jungling, they're gonna get like all the farm. I think so. It's just like you might as well just try to jungle. You might as well. So we got Sun, Suyu, Luagi. Luagi didn't want to smoke with me. She just left. Sun looks like he wanted to fight, but now he's trying to flee. I'm not gonna let him. Yep, smack him down. Hit him with the emote real quick. So you still want to fight? Okay. I'll give you the fight. I'm in my villain arc right now. I'm in my villain arc. I'm pretty sure there will be no requesting backup. I already rarely do that, but in my villain arc right now, I ain't requesting backup unless I accidentally click it. Because like sometimes what I do is I drag the I forgot what you drag. You drag something on one of the quick commands I think, and you can pull the emote list. But I think like if you mess up or you like click it wrong, it'll click one of the quick commands instead. So you might see a stray request backup, and it's like that's not what I wanted. I wanted to emote. I got killed. The tower. Bro. We back. Bro, I got 7,500 gold, bro. Look at the rest of my team. It's like me and Leslie, the enemy Leslie. We got like all the farm. Our teams are like really behind. But their list is going 8-1-1. I'm going 8-3-5. That's because our marksman has a severe disadvantage right now. She left on retribution, not wanting to or not wanting the jungle, and yeah. So she's severely behind. I got a severe disadvantage. Trying to go for Changi, but I didn't know where she was at first. Thought she was gonna be, somewhere close there. She went all the way to like our tower trying to push or fight. Cause I think she was attacked. Yeah, she was ulting somebody. I'm trying to go for Leslie. Kalea came in with a nice grab slam. I don't know again right there what happened because I remember I was like, what's going on? I thought when you're on the ult, it's supposed to teleport you. The only thing is, I didn't like how it forcefully teleports you. I thought like there should be an option whether you want to teleport or not. Maybe they did that because Luai didn't teleport, and Chengi, I think she was just on the outskirts, so she might have walked off of it, but I can't say for sure. I wanted to basic attack Chengi, but it didn't kill her. I think she just put on her shield or still had the shield on. Man's taunting me. I was like, okay, you can taunt. I need to get these stacks refreshed though, so I'm walking to this tower real quick. And take Chengi's ult. Although I don't really think. Oh, right there, I was protecting Nana a little bit right there. Gotta be careful with Leslie. The enemy less. I saw a sign come in, so I was like, alright, bet. We'll come back real quick. But look at my health. Leslie and Chengi took me out right there. My build's slightly different if anybody was paying attention. Because I was fighting Leslie and Leslie was cooking, so I was like, you know what? We're gonna have this Twilight armor. I'm not sure that's what it's still called. And I got I believe I'm working on Clock of Destiny if I'm not mistaken. Usually I would have had like Dominance by now and like Oracle, but I was like, yeah, we don't need that. I think I will get Dominance though, but not yet. Or if do I already have it? Let me see. Yeah, I already have Dominance. I don't have Oracle. Switched it out for Twilight armor, if that's what it's still called. This is one of those matches that I'm probably gonna, sell my boots and pick something else up. Rampage. 14-1. Their Leslie is cooking. Okay, right there, I just remembered. Right there, I think Sun had texted me. He was like, what's the counter to Uranus or something like that. And even though I'm in my Villan Arc, I'm just like I don't really care if people know my weakness. I actually welcome it. If using my weakness is gonna make you fight me more, then go for it. So I texted him. I told him, or I kept it really simple. I told him, I'm trying to remember the exact word. I'm gonna pop up a screenshot, but I told him anti-heal, teamwork, and CC. Because come on now, if your person you're fighting is constantly healing, you need anti-heal. That goes for anyone. And then teamwork, because this is a team game, and especially if your opponent is constantly going out on their own and fighting you guys, you would think teamwork would be like let's go provide some backup. So teamwork, and then crowd control. Crowd control is going to be locking up pretty much anybody. There's not a hero in the game yet that's like benefiting from getting crowd control. That would be pretty cool, but pretty broken too. Maybe there is. No, I don't think there is. Because Phobius his blinks when people blink nearby, he gets his passive more. But I'm like, yeah, like everything I was like think that would counter me would be like self-explanatory or obvious. So I texted him that. Like I said, I'll probably put up the screenshot already if I have it. I'm pretty sure I have it. Hey, Octo. Well, I'm not sure what she was doing, bro. She had some questionable positioning in this match.
Are you busy to help me feed them?
I'm recording.
I'm very recording, but all I need is to distract when I feed them.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I gotta give this a shit. I'll ask her to go with us. But if she comes out and see you and say, why I justice? He was right there. I feed Audrey first. I was at the
Boy,
I
they
had
had
to
her
just clean
base.
all the food up. And he wouldn't even let me back in that flame.
That's
And then
right.
feed up
I
after.
remember Sun
He
was
was trying to
trying
clean
to
again. Huh?
Sun was trying to push the base, and he had his clones. I think he got to like 200. That's why I put the request back up here because I was like, they defended it, so I was like, all right, y'all might as well, clear that next wave because there is another wave that's coming. We got Clock of Destiny. I'm probably gonna sell that boots. Pretty sure I sold it. And then knowing me and seeing that Leslie was like cooking, I probably would have put on blade armor. That should be the next item. Yeah, going back to weaknesses and counters and stuff. I'm like, there's a way of like countering like pretty much every hero in the game. Some can be countered way more efficiently than others, but for like me, my weakness, like I am perfectly fine with people knowing it because like it should be obvious. Anti heal, teamwork, and crowd control. That's the best way to try to shut down my style. However, I welcome it. I'm true to my style. I'm gonna keep being aggressive. I'm gonna keep fighting you guys, and I'm gonna finesse the best way I can and keep at it. That's also how I've been getting more maniacs and savages as well. So it's just like I'm true to my style. It's a double-edged sword, but it's one that I am willing to wield, and usually works out in my favor. I put this on for Nana. I thought Nana had her passive, but I guess she didn't have that ring around her. I think it was Leslie that shot her down. After she went down, I was like, yeah, let me pull back. Changi with this ult, man. And then Leslie was there. I was like, I should probably pull back, but I know I saw Basha coming over, and we had our marksman. Like, I'm gonna stay and fight. I walked out the bush because I thought the enemy Leslie was going to shoot her, so I wanted her to shoot me instead, and she did not. So it's like, even though I'm in my villain arc, you can still see remnants of my hero arc in me. If Leslie had stood close enough, and when the enemy West had ulted, I would have stood in the way of the shot and block it. It's not even about protecting her right now in the villain arc. It's just because I don't need the enemy left to be any more fed than she already is. She's probably already at full build though. I'm pretty sure right now, yeah, I got the blade armor. I wasn't looking at the bottom. I just pulled it up, but wasn't really actually looking at it. So I got blade armor right now. I'm pretty sure this is the build I'm going to keep, and probably get eventually the rock potion or whatever the potion is called for tanks. Oh, I clicked the screen. But basically, I'm like, I acknowledges or I acknowledges, I acknowledge Leslie's strength and realize that I need to be targeting her more so, than anybody else. I mean, she is the marksman. It's late game. I was gonna be targeting her regardless, but now it's like imperative. I target her because we need to get her out. She's doing too much work, too much damage. She's going 24-3-2, and she just shot me down right there, bro. Also, you got the double Blade of Despair. I'm looking for Les, waiting for her. I see that Luai has showed up on the map and Basha was going for her. I saw Les. That's my target. She's too fast. I'm going to pull back. Sun came in. I said, all right, bet. Let's fight Sun. I saw Leslie hit our Leslie, and I was like, but I'm busy with Sun right there. And then Les disappeared. But I'm pretty sure I saw her in a bush over here, which she actually was. So when I was coming over there, she ran away. And I was like, I'm going to try to get her. She missed her click. I mean, she missed her kick. And I was like, oh, I gotta get her. But she was too fast. So I was like, dang. I need to get Leslie. Somebody needs to get her. And who else, other than me. It didn't matter. We just need to get her. I was like, oh, she overextended. And then our Leslie shot her down. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Clean them up. Launch attack. End it. This is perfect. This is perfect. She just be clicking her ult, bro. Your ult's not damaged, Luai. There's no point in using it right there. At least I don't think there's a point. I don't know if it's like a damage buff or something. I don't know. All right. The Leslie over there, man. 26, 4, and 2. Also, I don't think the enemy Les had anti-heal at first. I know Sun didn't. I think after I told them the counter to me, they just started picking up anti-heal. They were also working together more often. But they were already working together like already before that. So I was just like, oh, y'all actually listen. That's cool. It's not going to change how I fight you guys, but it's cool. But Leslie, 26, 4, and 2. Worthy to be called a final boss. Stat-wise, it is no shocker that Leslie did the most damage. The enemy Les, 256k. Like, dang. But I got the most damage on our team, 161k. I took a 485k damage this match. Basha was out there on the front tanking too. We had Basha, we had Kalea. We had a good, solid front line. They had Suyu and Sun, but I'm not going to lie, Suyu didn't really have much presence, especially as the game was progressing forward. Sun did have damage later on, but Sun is Sun though, so he's going to be a pretty good frontliner anyway. But that's about it. Now, Changi and Luai, they were constantly out there, spamming ults and stuff, mainly Changi, but Luai had some questionable placements at times. I don't know why, but she did. Either way, this was a pretty good match. But yeah. Okay, let me go to my history real quick. Let's go to the history. Okay, so not this match right here. This match right here, the 250. This match. Oh my gosh. This match, it got pushed out, I think, too, though. But there was no teamwork, bro. When I say there was no teamwork, I truly mean there was no teamwork. I got ganked left and right and didn't receive any ganks from my team the entire game. They tried surrendering 2 times. And I was like, the first time I wasn't gonna click anything, like surrender or not. But I was like, you know what? I don't really want to play with this team. So I eventually clicked surrender towards the end. But they had, I think it was like 2 of us that said surrender. The other 3 went like denied or something. I don't know. But the second time they did it, I said, yep, just surrender. Because I'm really not trying to play with y'all. We have no teamwork, no rotation, no ganking. You guys don't have map awareness. It's like, yo, no, this is not it, bro. This is not it. Y'all got me feeling like I'm playing a solo campaign game in a team game. Like, no. Because even the AI in solo campaign is actually there. They're actually there at least, But yeah, so this was a match that I was like, this activated my Villan Arc. You know, this is pretty much a bad game. It's not really my fault because I was handling my opposition, who was Guinevere, pretty easy. You know, I'm getting ganked by Hanzo. I'm getting the only person I didn't get ganked by was Erithel, but that's because she's the gold lane. Nana was ganking me. Hanzo was ganking me. Eudora was ganking me. I'm like, okay. Where's our team at? Nowhere. And this was a match I actually helped Lancelot early jungle. I helped him at the red buff. And you know how I feel about them now. After the extreme early game nerf they did to Uranus, I don't like helping the jungle anymore because it's ineffective to me. I'm barely helping them kill the monster because my damage is so reduced, and I'm possibly cutting my farm because by the time I get to my lane, if I want to stay and actually help them more, you know, I might lose out like on a minion. And it's just like, okay, it's ineffective to help the jungle now. So yeah, that match started my villain arc, and yeah, I'll be in my villain arc phase for like, I don't know, probably another like 5-10 matches whenever I actually do those. But other than that, that's that. I'm probably gonna start ranking soon again to probably get hopefully better teammates. Might do a live where I do like maybe like 10 matches on the late or something. I'm gonna need a lot of space for it though. I don't expect the matches to be really long, but that's a lot of matches. But anyway though, this was Phantom J. Peace.